Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. It's Renee, and today we're going to be Bible journaling in Zephaniah. We're going to be in chapter 3, towards the end, the very end of the whole book, where starting in verse 9, God starts talking about the final restoration, and he says it's a promise from him, y'all. Oh, that is so great. I'm waiting for that day, the final restoration. But he's talking about how he's going to remove all evil. People will be rejoicing. We'll never have any want again. He says he's going to remove the arrogant people. It says you will never again be haughty. So it goes into all of it. So he's in verse 14, he starts talking about singing for joy, daughter Zion. So he's talking to Israel and Jerusalem. And you shout loudly, Israel, be glad and celebrate with all your heart, daughter Jerusalem. The Lord has removed your punishment, has turned back your enemy. Oh, praise the Lord. The King of Israel, the Lord is among you. You need no longer fear harm. So no more fear either, y'all. On that day, it will be said to Jerusalem, do not fear. Zion, do not let your hands grow weak. So this is the verse I'm going to be focusing on, verse 17. The Lord your God is among you, a warrior who saves. Praise Jesus. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will be quiet in his love. He will delight in you with singing. Y'all, I mean, I love that. He delights in us. He rejoices over us. He is among us. He quiets us in his love. I mean, there's so many promises just in that little verse alone. I love it. So anyways, if you haven't read Zephaniah, you definitely need to read it. There's some tough stuff in all these books, but there's also, like I said, throughout the whole biblical book, I mean, just all the books in the Bible, it's just this thread of redemption and hope through the whole thing. And that's what I'm holding on to so tightly these days, that this promise of hope and that God never leaves us. So praise God. So today I am going to be using a variety of my little ephemera pieces that I got in my big haul that I told you all about. Here's one of them. So this was just a packet of one of them, and I had probably about 100 packets of these, y'all. So all these little ephemera pieces. So I grabbed a few out that I want to put on this page, and there's stickers and stuff. I'll be using some of these sticker pages as well. I'm going to be using some music notes. I need to get myself a good music stamp. A few music note stamps. I have a couple, but I really want to find like a sheet of good music. So if any of you know of one, let me know. Since it says that he's going to delight in us with singing, I'm going to have the music notes in the background. So we're going to just start. I'm going to try to figure out, let me think. This and the singing bird. I have a singing bird here. Well, he's not really singing. I'm pretending he's singing. And I just love these colors, these soft colors. And I love the precious memory here. So I'm thinking maybe that'll go around there. So the music notes, or maybe even down a little. Or maybe like right there. Yeah, right around there. So I'm trying to think where I want the music notes coming out. And I'm just going to use my vintage photo. And I am not even going to put this on, like a base. I am just going to do this with my hands because I don't want it to be like perfect impressions. I just want, just the general impression of it on there. So I'm going to grab a piece of paper first and let's test this out a little bit before I get it on my page. Prime this. I don't think I've even used this, or maybe I have, but it's been a while. Yeah, just start getting this started. Get the ink on this and get this thing started. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, see, I don't want like a perfect impression. I don't mind it. It's because it's going to be in the background. It's going to fade in the background. And this whole page is going to kind of look antique-y, I guess, or vintagey. So let's see. Put one there, and we'll have one coming out like maybe over here somewhere, right around here. Oh, that one smeared a little. I was pushing it too hard. That's okay. So that'll go around there. Let's see, where else? I did prep my page with some gesso, and I think it's still a little wet. Oh, let's see. I wonder if we should put some up and down or if we should just have them. We're just gonna kind of do this. Okay, that should be good for now. Okay. Ooh, you know what? I was thinking, I forgot I had these. I might have to grab some ribbon or something. I'll have to see what I have. I might grab some ribbon and put it through. If I have some like antique-y type of ribbon, I'll have to look for that. That might be the last thing I'll have to do off camera to find. I'll have to dig and find some because I like these little things. We'll have to put some ribbon there. Okay, so now I am just going to trying to think if I want to put some splatters. I think I want some of this pink splatters as well. Let me grab my ink real quick. It's right here. Sorry, y'all. I'm not as organized today as usual, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's grab this and see if I could find what I'm looking for. I think it was like a, what is that one? Like a rose color. I can't find it. I don't know where. Victorian velvet. That would be it. Okay. That's the name I was trying to figure out. Victorian velvet. Okay, so I am going to move those, and I am going to smoosh some of this on my glass tray right here, and I'm gonna take some water and wet it and grab my brush and just get my splatters on. I need some more. Need some more water. There we go. Let's get a little bit more ink so I get more color. Just fooling around with this. Ah, there we go. That's darker. So just add more ink if you want it darker. More water if you want it lighter. And then I think I want some bigger splatters in places. Could use the smooshing technique on this as well. I'm just going to try to bring out some of these pink rose colors on the page. Okay, let me grab a paper towel, wipe this off. I'll wipe this off. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with the vintage photo. Just put little splatters and such everywhere. A lot of this will probably be covered, but I think it'll look cool when it dries. You'll have some of these like splotches in places. I don't know. We shall see. I don't have a cup of water here with me. Okay, so let's dry this real quick and then we'll start gluing on all our pieces. Can't glue anything on until this is all dry, so try to dry as fast as possible. I'm gonna dab up some of these wetter areas as well. I have some stickers or stuff glued to the other side and starting to bubble up, so I gotta be careful. Okay, that should be good. Ooh, I'm dropping everything, y'all. My goodness. Okay. I am making a mess everywhere. Okay, so we've got our splatters on. Like I said, you could use the smooshing technique with this. You can just splatter it. There's no rhyme or reason. Okay, so now I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put all of this. Ooh, this part's still wet. So I know I want that there, I think. And I want to find something to put in, maybe some ribbon. Okay, so I have some tags for the top. I have these little flowers, roses. I want some of those music notes to shine through. Let's see. Maybe something like that. Don't know. This says, live beautifully, dream passionately, love completely. And I think that's what God does for us. He loves completely. I want the words to show. Well, when I glue it, it'll work. Let's see. Maybe something like that. Something like that. What do y'all think? I think that looks cute. Okay, so the only thing I need to find before I glue that one down is maybe some ribbon or something. I want to add something to that. So let's start gluing these other pieces down. I'm going to glue it from the back forward so that way I know where everything is. And a trick is, of course, you can put stuff on your page and then take a picture of it, and then you can move it all off and start gluing things on and you have your picture. But the problem is I film with my camera, so I can't take a picture with my camera or my phone because I'm filming with it. So that does not help me at all. I can't remember where I put things. Everyone's like, take a picture of it. I'm like, well, that would work if I wasn't filming on my phone, which, I would need to have opened for the picture. So I have to just kind of remember where everything is here. So I'm just trying to figure out how I would put it all down here. These roses are so cute. Okay, so let's remember that they go kind of like that. And this is gonna, don't forget his little tail. So yeah, I saw this bird and I was like, oh, which, how do we have that? Like that over it? Or this? Right? I like his little tail. Did I have the whole thing out? I think I did. I want the whole thing out like that. Maybe. I don't remember. I'm gonna forget the whole thing, but we'll figure it out. This guy will go here. That guy will go there. Yeah, these roses are so cute and pretty. I think I wanted a piece of this over. Okay, this is gonna go here, but I want to find some ribbon, so we'll leave this here for now. Okay, let's glue this part. I'll glue this part to the page. So yeah, so I am trying to catch up and get a ton of work done today, but I also want to spend the time. I also want to spend my time, you know, crafting and doing the things I want to do. So I try to do a happy medium of working and getting my work done and housework done and computer work done and all that, as well as getting my crafting time in time with you all, because it doesn't feel right. My days just don't feel right. I'm missing one, aren't I? Did I have another? Oh, there it is. Oh, gosh. My days just don't feel right, y'all, if I don't hang out with y'all or craft with y'all or something, you know, get something in. It doesn't feel the same, doesn't feel right. So when a day goes by and I'm not filming or not crafting, it feels like a weird day. So I try to get at least a little bit in every day. Even if it's maybe just gathering my stuff together or cleaning out something or organizing something that might not necessarily be on film or taped. And I am probably going to do a few videos on how I organize things. So we'll see how that goes. If y'all are interested in that, let me know. Okay. So let me see if I can find some cool ribbon for that. Maybe some antique ribbon. Okay, so this is one way of how I organize some of my ribbons. I put it in these little containers. This is a little, I think this is sari silk. I could probably tear this in half. Ooh, that might work right there. That might work. So I store some of my ribbons on these little cards, you know. I forgot what these are called. Oh, I don't know. They're like plastic cards where you can store thread and such on. Let me see. I think I have. I've got a ton of thread too, but I really wanted to find, I thought I had some antique style ribbon. I do have this pink ribbon. Ooh, that might look really pretty with that. Ooh, I think I might do that. See anything else, y'all? These are for all my little pieces of ribbon. I put them on these little cards, these little floss cards, I guess maybe they're called. I don't know. And then I store them in these little plastic things. But let's see what this will look like. My scissors. See, y'all, this is how my mind thinks. I'm just like all over the place, and I'm like, oh, I could do this, and oh, I could do that. I could do this. And I'm trying to see how I would like this to go through. Could do it this way. No, I don't like that. Don't like that. I want it to lay flat. I could just put it like that and glue it. Put a little glue dot there. I might just do that. Okay, this ribbon looks like it has a little bad spot right there. I'm gonna tear that off. Okay. I'm gonna put that part right there. Okay, now let me get my glue dots. Put this away. So these are adhesive dots. I like using these when I just want to hold something. These are tiny ones. That should work. So they're little teeny tiny. I don't know if y'all can see that, little glue dots, and they come on these rolls. Kind of like those rolls, you know, when we were young, those candy rolls with the little candy dots on them. So I'm just sticking the dot down. Oh, it's stuck, but it's stuck in the wrong spot. So I'm just gonna shift it over, sticking the little glue dot down. And I find that these work better for holding things like ribbon and stuff when I just want it. And I'm gonna stick it down like that. And then I'm gonna I don't like and just cut the ribbon in there. That'll hold it flat like that. Okay, so let me grab another glue dot. And I'm gonna stick one. And it should just peel off. Sometimes you have a difficulty. You just gotta kind of, there you go. And we're gonna stick that one like that. And there we go. Oh, except it's gonna cover the little bird's face up. I didn't think about that. Maybe I'll go like that. I don't know, what do y'all think? It's covering the bird. But, that should be good. Okay, where's my glue? I'm not gonna glue the ribbon down on each side so you can lift it up and move it. His little face will just be peeking up, peeking out, saying hello. And then you can just flip it like this. You can still see him. Cute. Okay. So, okay, let me move this stuff, get it off from my workstation here. Okay. The other thing I wanted to do was use some of these words and stickers. And so, oh, I love this font. And since it says that the Lord delights in me, I am going to write, hopefully I could fit it, delight. Whoop. Across this. I always just have hard times getting stickers off, y'all. I don't know. D-E-L. I-G-H-T. Might have to move this over a little bit. Ooh, once these stick down, they're stuck, I think. Almost. These are some strong stickers. Oh no, don't rip. This one's coming apart. I have to glue it. Okay, D-E-L-I. Oh, this one's coming apart too. These stickers might be a little old, but that's okay. Glue fixes everything. Okay, we adapt. We figure it out. Yeah, these are coming. Some of these are falling apart. G. H. T. So he delights in us. I love that. Let's see what we have here. Oh, crazy for you. Special always. Great day, one and only. Forever. Let's see. I like this crazy for you because I think God is crazy for us. And if you don't think that, I mean, where should we put this? I think we can put it right here. Crazy for you. It's a precious memory. God is crazy for you. Whether you believe it or not, he is, because he says it. And actually, while I'm pointing at the verse, let me grab my pen, and we are just going to box the verse. The Lord your God is among you, a warrior who saves. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will be quiet in his love. He will delight you with his singing. And you know, think about that, y'all. He will delight in you with singing. God, one day we're going to hear God singing about us. You know, we sing and worship and praise him. And I think, you know, God spoke to me about that. You know, I'm sure he loves singing just as much as we do, even though, you know, I'm not a great singer or anything. But I think one day we're going to hear God singing over us. Oh, here's an adore you. Oh, I like this. So if you never thought about that, it says right here, he will delight in you with singing. Love it. I cannot wait. One day we are going to hear God singing to us. Okay, I'm going to put the adore you right here because God adores us. He's crazy for you. He delights in us. Oh, I love it. Okay, what else? Should we put any other ones? Let's see. Could write singing. We're special to him. I don't know where I'd put it. I think that'll be it for now. That should be good. So it's amazing that he adores us. He's crazy for us. He delights in us. He's going to sing to us one day. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now the last thing I'm going to do is actually just put on the date with my date marker. Or do these have numbers? Do these have numbers? I wonder if I have... Let's do some sticker numbers. So what is this? 2021. So let's see, today is, we're in January, so the 1st. Let's see, where should we put the date? Maybe we'll just put it, so it's the 1st, and where'd my pen go? I'm just gonna put a dot here. So it's 1. Oh, what is the date? 22. So I need, ooh, if I do 2 2s, that might not work. Wait. I think I had other ones. Eureka! I had some other ones. I forgot I had these. So let's do, I need a lot of twos. It's a 22. 22. 1, 2, 2. I'm doing them a little wonky too because I don't like trying to get them all straight. Dot, dot, and then come on. Come on, I can do it. They're just all sticking to each other. They're not all fully cut, so see? We'll get it. 20. No, I don't want the same color next to each other, y'all. So I'm not going to use that because I need the 2 here. So we'll do this 0. This is my last 2. I have to use this 2. Oh, it's coming off. Oh well, I'll just glue it. Okay, what should the 1 be? Oh, it's going to be this color. (1/22/2021), right? January, yes. Oh, I had to think about that for a second. Okay, well there is our page. Well, that was fun. Yay, oh, it's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so let me take this off. I'll bring it up close so y'all can see. So again, we are in Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 17 is the verse that we really focused on this one. And really take that in, y'all. He delights in you. He is among you. He's a warrior who saves. He will rejoice over you. He quiets you in his love, and he will delight you with singing. We are going to hear God sing one day. That's so cool. Okay, so here's the page from the top to the bottom. Just some ribbon, some ephemera pieces, and just a little bit of ink. Real easy. Lots of easy pages, but I love just having a few things and making something beautiful out of them. So thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video. I don't know what we'll be doing, but I will see you then. Have a very blessed day. Bye-bye.